Alright, so this is where we left from the previous part. We got this nice cozy little town with this nice town square area right here. And going up here we have some residential area. And also right here we also have some residential area. And in this one I was going to continue with the build and maybe expand this farm a little bit more, or maybe relocate these buildings into a proper area, but then I saw this interchange right here that I did before. And since we don't actually have anything going on this side of the tile because it's the edge of the region, so we can't do anything right here, and this connection is basically less useful. So I need to redirect these connections and maybe have it going up to here instead of here. And I also need to rebuild this interchange because right now it's looking a bit weird and not looking so good. So I think I need to rebuild this interchange. And so I thought maybe I could show to you guys how I do the interchange. And I promise this is going to be really simple and basic interchange, nothing too fancy and complicated. And we are just going to use like maybe 4 or 5 items from the RealHighway menu, so it will be super easy to follow. And maybe I can show you what we are going to use first. So the first one, on your highway menu, we are going to use the RealHighway. Obviously this is what we are going to use to make our network. And the next one is this, the second item is this RealHighway starter pieces. So this is a piece that you can use to change the lane. And to use it, you just place the starter piece and then drag your RealHighway over the starter piece, and it will turn the lane based on the starter piece that you place, like that. I already did it for our network, so this is using the RealHighway 4 starter piece. And the next one that we are going to use is this flex ramp, so RealHighway flex ramp right here. We are going to need this to make an exit or merging into the lane like this too, for example. And also the last one that we are going to use is this RealHighway flex height transition right here. So this will transition from the base level into level 1 or level 2 viaducts, like this one for example, and also this one right here. And for this interchange, we are just going to use up to level 1 viaduct, but feel free if you want to experiment using the level 2 viaducts. And yeah, that's it. That's all the 4 items that we are going to use in making this interchange. So just RealHighway, starter piece, flex ramps, and the height transitions. And I think I'm going to enable the grid on the tiles to help us in building the interchange. So press G on your keyboard to enable the grid view, like that. And also I'm going to pause the game to just so we don't have any automatas going on our network. So let's pause it. And now I think we can start the build by removing this network right here. And one thing that I like about RealHighway is that you can remove the network using these design tools. So press V on your keyboard to select the design tools. So it's this is similar to streets, and what's neat is that it won't destroy anything else other than the network. So it's pretty neat instead of the bulldoze tool that will remove everything. So let's remove the network all the way through here, like that. and we need to bulldoze the rest what's left from the network. And I'm going to make this a really compact interchange, so I'm going to reduce the space between this lane like this too, and have the network just go side by side like that. And when you make your corner, you will see that this one right here have a really nice curve, but this one is a bit rough. And to make it a nicer curve like this one right here, you can just drag the RealHighway network over it, and maybe you will need to pull it slightly until you see the nicer curve, and release the drag, and there you go, we have this nicer curve right here. And then we can continue this network a little bit like that. And I'm going to have this viaduct going through this network straight directly, so let's have it like that. And since we are going to make a connection maybe to this area right here for this network, so right now here we need to make a corner, and let's do it like that. Or maybe we can make the corner closer to this viaduct right here. So right there, still be fine, and we can remove that a bit, and let's have this right there, and make this corner smoother by dragging the network again like that. And we can make another corner right here and have it go all the way up like that, and also this one right here. And we are going to connect this lane diagonally like this into this lane. So to do that, first we need high transition from this level 1 into the base, and also the ramp to make a merging lane right here around this area. So first let's use this high transitions, and since I'm going to use this diagonal transition, so we need to cycle through the available options from this high transitions. And to do that, you can press tab on your keyboard or Ctrl plus tab if you are on Mac, and one time like that. And this is what we are going to use, so diagonal transitions. And I need to rotate the pieces to have what we need. So press home or N key on your keyboard to rotate the piece one time like that. And I think this one is what we are looking for, and I think we can have it right here. And don't worry about the difference of the lane. So we have a single lane right here and 2 lane right here. Once we connect the network, it will turn into a proper lane automatically, so no need to worry about that. And we can try connecting it using the RealHighway, so like that, for example. This one is a bit different, so maybe I will need to redo it again. But first, let's just continue. We need to make a merging lane, so using this flex ramp right here. And when you select the flex ramp and just hover it over the network where you want to make exit or merging lane, and let's use home or N key to rotate the pieces until you find the suitable positions, and hover it around like this. And I'm going to use another type of the ramp, so I'm going to cycle through the options using tab or Ctrl plus tab. So one time, and this one that I'm going to use, but I need to move it around a little bit to have the lane properly like this, and we can connect this using the RealHighway. So let's have it connected just like that. And you see this two lane high transition change into one because of this lane, because of this network right here. And let's see if we can make this curve a bit nicer by dragging the network. But seems like the rotation is not right, so I think I will need to remove this a little bit like that, and we can reconnect the network using the RealHighway. So let's try again like that, and have it nicer curve just like that. Okay, right now we have this this one is a little bit weird, so maybe I need to change using another direction for the height transitions. So let's try again a little bit. We have RAM and our viaduct right here, and let's use height transition again and cycle through the options and rotate it a little bit. So before we use this direction right here, and let's try using this direction now and place it right there, and then let's try dragging our viaduct into the transitions, and there you go. This one looks a bit nicer than before, and we can make the curve nicer like this by dragging the RealHighway network. I believe the one that we have before will also work with no problem. It's just that I don't like having a little bit of weird connections in this area before. And we can remove these trees just so it won't block the lane. And there you go, we have our first connections, and it goes all the way to here. So let's rotate the view a little bit, and I think I'm going to rework this high transition a little bit and make it move one cell into this area right here. So let's remove this, and no need to worry that this destroyed. We're going to fix it later. So let's use the high transitions again, and now rotate it to other side, and we are just going to have it right there. So this is move one cells to the side, and then we can connect it again using the RealHighway like that. And yeah, this one right here now working fine. And the next one, let's connect this one right here into this lane. And since this is already on the same level, we just only need to use the RAM for this one. So this RealHighway flex RAM, and hover it into the lane and rotate it until it fits to the right area. So yeah, this one right here. And I'm going to use another type of RAM, so I'm going to cycle through once, and this one right here that I'm going to use, and place it just like that. And then we can make our connections using the RealHighway, but I'm going to extend this up a little bit like that, and I'm going to leave a bit of space for this area here that later we can fill with MMPs for the decorations, because if it's just this interchange, it would be a bit boring and not so interesting to look at. So we are going to add some MMPs and decorations later on. And maybe we can add a bit more space for our MMPs area by removing this lane and make this lane goes a bit longer right here, and then we make the connection like that and make the curve nicer by dragging the RealHighway network. And there you go, we have another lane connected into the highway, and I think this space should be enough for our MMP later on. And the next one that we are going to do is making this connection right here, but I think I will move this ramp into this diagonal area. So let's remove this, and maybe all the way through here, and let's fix this network. And for this ramp right here, we're going to use the flex ramp again and have it right there, and rotate the piece. And I'm going to pull it down a bit more, because if we put it here, it will destroy the curve. So I will have it right here, and then I can use this RealHighway to extend this a little bit, and maybe I need to extend this a bit more and have this nice curve like that, and then have it go all the way down to this area like that. So this is we have this nice curve going on right here, and then we can remove this a little bit, and then fix our connections like that, and have it connected like that. There you go, we have another lane connected. So this one is the only one that left now, and for this one I'm going to make a diagonal connection like this, and also have an exit lane along this diagonal right here. But first I'm going to need to rework this area a little bit, so let's remove this. And instead of having it wavy like this, I think it will be nice to make it just go straight like this one, for example. So to split this, to make a split like this, you will also use the RAM, so this RealHighway flex RAM, and just hover it over the network and cycle through the available options using the tab or control tab. And this one that I'm going to use, and I think I can put it right here. No, it's not the one that I'm going to need to use. So let's try again. So the one that I will need to use is let's cycle through this one right here. So I just instead of just pressing tab, I cycle through backwards by also pressing the shift keys on the keyboard. So shift plus tab, and also plus control if you are on Mac, and it will cycle backwards on the available options. And this one right here that I'm going to use, and I think I can place it like that, and it's automatically changing the lane. And we can just now track the network using the RealHighway. So let's have it right there, and let's have it go straight like this. And where should we make our transition? Maybe we'll need to make our transition right away. So let's put it here, and maybe we have our lane right there, so we can maybe have diagonals going through right here, so we can have our high transitions maybe right here. So let's give it a try like that, and let's make the curve nicer by dragging the RealHighway like that. And then we can make a diagonal and have it go through this network. But I think it would be better to just have our ramp first. So let's try building from this side. We are going to use the flex ramp, and let's rotate it a bit, yeah, this one that I'm going to use, but we need to drag it over like this. Maybe I can have it right there. And then let's put the height transitions, the diagonal one. So cycle through once and then rotate it. And I think I can have it, let's rotate it again to see what another options that we can use. And yeah, I think this one right here that we are going to use, and let's place it right there. And let's try connecting this network right here. Okay, we have our connections right there, and see if we can connect it through here. Alright, seems like we can't do that, so I need to remove this. I think I will need to move this height transition a little bit to this side, to the right side. So let's remove this, and we need to fix this network again. And let's put the height transitions, and we are going to have it around this area, around here. Let's see, maybe right there, and let's see if we can have a connection. Alright, there you go. We have our connections, and yeah, I don't think I can make this curve nicer, so I will need to move this ramp a bit more down the lane. So again, rotate the piece. There's one right there, and have it along this line. Then we can use the RealHighway to connect it, and have the connection like that, and drag it a bit to make the curve nicer. We can also make this curve a bit nicer by dragging the network like that. And there you go, we connected all the 4 lanes, so it should be and I think it looks a bit nicer than the than what we had before. And I think we can remove these pieces, and then for these connections right here, I think I can make it a bit more interesting by having a tunnel going through this area here. So to do that, first let's flatten this area a bit, and we're going to have connections along this line. So let's flatten this a bit more right there, and I think we need to raise this line a little bit. So let's use the landscaping tools, and I'm going to reduce the brush size a bit, so have it like that, and just drag it through like that, and make it nicer using these planes, and reduce the brush size. Okay, I think that should do it. And let's flatten this a bit more like there, and we can flatten this a bit more like that, and maybe a bit more right there. And then to make a channel, you can use the RealHighway. So to make a channel, you need to use the Maxis highway. So let's scroll down a bit, and I'm going to use so this one right here, the ground level highway, and we can just drag it through like that, and this will create a tunnel, and maybe just all the way to the edge to make neighborhood connections. Save it, and there you go, we have our neighborhood connections. And I'm using I'm using the RealHighway texture for the Maxis highway. So this is a bit this looks similar to the RealHighway, So these connections will look seamless now, although they are actually two different network. This one is Maxis Highway and this one is the RealHighway from NAM. And I can just drag it like that, and this will make a connection automatically like that. And there you go, we have our nice tunnel going on right here, and have our connections right there to another tile. And yeah, that's it. The interchange is done. We managed to rework the ugly interchange that we had before and make it into this one, and I think it looks much nicer than the previous one that we had. And we have these two area that we can decorate, but I think I will do it on the next part. But first, let's unpause the game and see if this is working properly. So let's unpause the game, and I'm going to hide the grid again using the G on the keyboard. And maybe I need to speed up. Oh, I don't need to. So you see, we are already using this highway, so we have connections right there going to this tile, and we also have this one right here going to all the way to this. I'm not going to rework this area for now. I will leave it for later. And yeah, I think that's it for this part. As I promised, this is a really basic and easy interchange. You just use 4 items from the RealHighway menu. So just the RealHighway, RealHighway flag starter, flash ramps, and the height transitions. And we managed to get this. I think it looks nicer than the previous one. So yeah, that's it. I will see you guys again on the next one, where we'll be working on this into making this interchange looks much nicer using the MMP. So I will see you guys on the next one, and bye.